What's happening, everybody? It's the OP boys. We're bringing you another episode. What's going on, guys? How you doing? It's the host with the most. It's tais.World TV, and then I got my other compatriots out here. My boy, the Prophet, is back. What's going on, man?
Dude, it's good to be back. Hope you guys are
Yes,
all
it
killing
is.
it.
Well, I say it's been a minute, right?
Yeah, dude. I had to how many hours I've been working. I had to cut back a little bit on this.
I feel you. I feel you. Well, it's good for you to be here, and we got the one and only, the Yonko out here, Buggy the Happiness Clown. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Hey, my man, coming with the entrance. How you doing, man?
It's been a while, you know. It's
Yes,
about
it
time to talk
has.
about this One Piece chapter.
Buggy,
Finally.
I'm actually surprised you're still alive. After all the shit talking he's doing to Mihawk.
Hey, listen. He got to get the treasure too, you know. You know what I mean? He got to have some bodyguards up in here, you know. Shoot. But guys, before we start, like, comment, sub, help out the channel. We'd really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Smash on that like button as well if you like the video. All right. Now, let's put that to the side. Let's talk about this damn chapter. Okay. We on 1083, I think.
1083, sir.
1080 god dang 3. Okay.
That's a lot of One
1083
Piece.
chapters. That's what I'm
So much,
saying.
so much One Piece.
How? How is this man Oda making fire for 1083 chapters? Explain this to me. Somebody explain this to
Dude.
me.
Buggy, you're the captain. You tell us.
Yes, you tell me, please. You are the Yonko,
Dude.
sir. How?
Dude, I was thinking he might reach 2,000 chapters, honestly.
Oh, he'll definitely reach that.
Oh, well, yeah. Because, I mean,
At this
well, he
rate,
said
he'll-
1083?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll reach 3,000.
You know
That's
what?
a lot.
I'm not even
That's
going
a
to
lot
hold
to
you.
get
I'm not
through,
even
though.
going to lie to you. I think he's going to do that. I really think he's
I
going to
hope. I hope not.
I think he's going to do it.
Oda loves those types of ending on number sequence. Nah, I don't think so.
What?
Or did you say?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't know, man, because he's. I
Because
didn't even think he reached 1,000. To be honest with you.
he said 5 to 6 years. I mean, that's a lot of chapters you can knock out.
All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna get into this chapter real quick. But first, I wanted to actually bring up. Did anybody see that cover page?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
am I crazy, or are we gonna get Dofi real soon?
Nah, I
You
don't
still
think so.
want that Dopey
Nah?
Seraphine.
I would
It's
like
happening.
Dolphy to be back into the story.
Yeah, I would too. Because I know he's stuck in Impel Down, right?
Yeah.
To be honest, when I saw that cover, I thought Doflamingo is going to join Buggy's alliance.
If he did, oh my god, bro.
Think about it. He got arrested by the Navy and put down into Impel Down. He's a celestial dragon, so he'd probably have a lot of rage.
But is he? I forgot. Wasn't he denounced though?
Yeah, because of what happened.
Right.
But for him, he might actually want to get revenge for that.
But do you think he would try to get back on that horse? Like, yo, I want to pledge my loyalty back. Whatever I got to do to get back into the dragon.
I think he wants to. I think he's gonna. I think he might join the Cross Guild.
Oh, if he gets out.
That would. If he gets out, I think he might join the Cross Guild.
Got you. And speaking of that, where we're at now, so like the beginning of the chapter, we're actually talking with who we got? We got Sabo,
Ivankov,
Dragon, and Ivanko, and you know, Sabo is actually spilling the beans finally about what happened at the river. You know what I'm saying?
It's been like what, 5 years, or at least 3,
or something like.
No, it's been longer than that.
Really?
5 or 6 years, something like that.
It's got to be like at least 5.
Because it happened right before Wano started.
Yeah, it's been at least 5 years.
That man's gonna make it to 3,000. I don't care what nobody say. He's making it to 3,000. If he can stretch that shit out, he's making it to 3,000, bro. That is insane. Whew. All right, so listen. So during this conversation, it's a very interesting conversation. First, we find out that when they infiltrated, they were able. Sabo and his company, they were able to do 3 things.
Sabo and a few good men.
A few good men. Yes, we're gonna get to that. They were able to, one, destroy the symbol of the dragons, which resulted in a
Declaration of war.
declaration of war. Thank you, buddy. So officially, the dragons are in war, are at war with the Revolutionary Army. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that they were able to free some of the prisoners, if not all, damn near all of them, which was pretty cool too. And now, lastly, and very petty, but it's justified, they was able to get rid of their food too, which I think was justified, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and also they rescued Kuma.
Oh, and Kuma. How the hell I forget about that? Yes, they rescued Kuma as well. And it was successful, which is crazy to think about. Because there's two admirals there. Not only that, the CP0 there, and they were able to sit there and do it. It's crazy.
Can I say something on that? Because
I
was dying laughing when I saw the scene of Fujitora. I'm dropping a meteor on this. He's like, "What are you
Yo, it was like some Call of Duty shit. He said, "Nah, I'm dropping the meteor, bro. Nah. They ain't gonna punk me out here." He's like, "Nah."
If I remember correctly, Fujitora doesn't like the Celestials.
Nah, he really.
Dude, when he told Greenball, "I'm gonna drop a meteor," Greenball's like, "What do you mean?"
He said, "Nah, we could get rid of them in one shot." You know what I'm saying? The dragons too. Like, what you mean? I was like, nah.
Before we get to that, like,
yo,
the fact that they like we said, the declaration of war on the celestial dragons, like they're getting rid of all their food preserves and most of their supplies, and then
right.
and then we saw 12 nations, 8 of them were successful in revolting and not wanting to pay holy tribute to the government anymore.
Which is pretty cool because now the Revolutionary Army is getting this big ass army now. They got other countries about to fight the Celestial. They're like, yo, I'm done with this. I'm done with y'all. I'm not paying tribute. We're not doing that anymore. And I think it's pretty cool because this has been leading up to this for the longest time now.
Oh,
Just didn't know they had that many countries with them. I didn't know that.
I'm still surprised all those people from Luisha survived. Like how?
Yeah,
not all of them.
Yeah, but still a good amount of them though.
There was still a bit of people.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
how?
I mean, you can fit a lot of people on a boat. Or depending on what size the ship is, honestly.
But when you saw the giant beam of light, you'd think that they would a lot of them would
eradicated.
Yeah.
Well, unless because remember, Sabo said last chapter they weren't even on the he wasn't even at the island. He was like on the ship. So maybe he already took some people with him, and the rest of them, which I think the leaders were there too. So all of them got decimated.
Yeah, they were gone.
Yeah, they're like crisp. Like burnt crisp out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of plot armor, that's pretty insane to think that Sabo was able to survive that.
Right. Well, I mean, again, like he wasn't even on the island, so
the admirals. Well, we'll get to that later, but yeah, he really wasn't near the island. He was like far away from it, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah,
as
but
much.
the timing of that just seems like plot armor to me.
Which, yeah, I can't even lie because I thought he was on the island too when he was talking.
Yeah, because the way it looks, it looks like he's on the island.
I mean, it looked like he was looking in the distance, not looking straight up. So that was a little detail as well too.
Oh, word? Oh, I gotta look back at that.
Yeah, because he was looking looking off into the distance, like looking back at the island getting eradicated or whatever.
Yeah, but if he was able to see it, that means he wasn't that far away from it.
I mean, you'd be able to see that too happening from far away.
I mean, there's truth to that.
But hold up. Let's put that on the side for a second. I want to talk about what Dragon said. You know what I'm saying? So Dragon, he's talking to them. He like, all right, we doing good. But since we're doing good, we got to worry about God's knights coming after us or Sabo. Now, who the hell are these knights?
I think one of them is Shanks. One of them is Shanks. The middle guy looks just like Shanks.
The silhouette is just like Shanks, yeah.
It looks just like Shanks.
This is true.
But we can never rely on Oda's. We can never rely on Oda's silhouettes though.
But here's the thing though.
Yeah, but still, the fact that he looks just like it though.
You know he did that on purpose though.
Yeah, but there's another thing I thought about. Like when it looks just like Shanks, think about it this way. The Garusei said, if it wasn't for you, remember they told Shanks that if it wasn't him, they wouldn't even be allowed to speak to them. But the fact that Shanks is allowed to makes me think that he could be one of those knights.
Yeah, we already know he's a
Oh,
celestial
like a double
from
agent.
Red.
True.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If he's,
Just
I mean,
double agent. Okay.
with all Shank's
Or he
abilities and
could
shit,
be a descendant of a relative of that person.
they found him in a chest. Remember? I mean, he could be anything.
That's true. Because I think he said, because I know his race is like Ferdinand or something like that, right?
Furland.
Furland or something like that. So I mean, that could be a relative of Shanks. You know what I mean? It could be like that too. And most of them are just like kind of like King, just like OP mother, actual OP dudes that are not trash.
You talking about King?
And these people are like the last line of defense too.
Right. But I think they're well, now they're gonna use it as a way to getting rid of right
Counterattack.
counterattack. So all right, so let me ask y'all this thing. How strong do you think these people are?
Oh, they gotta be up there, stronger than admirals.
Ooh. Stronger
But
than
but if the knights report to the elders, and they're stronger than admirals, then the elders must be really busted.
Or the admirals, I mean not the
well,
admirals, like we said before, the Gorosei might not be just. Well, we know one of them is a swordsman because we've seen him with the sword, but we're not really sure if they have any fighting capabilities at
Well,
this
one of
point.
them, the
yeah,
one with the sword, his
yeah.
name is Saturn. So I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, we just know their names. We don't know much else besides that.
but it stands to reason if you're saying that the knights are stronger than the admirals, then most likely the elders.
Well, the only thing I would say to that though is we have high-ranking people that are still that powerful people are still taking orders from. Looking at the dragons versus the admirals. The admirals will be able to kill every celestial dragon in that place if he wanted to. But
Yeah,
because
they're
they are
handicapped. Yeah.
right, they're handicapped because the dragons are of a higher nobility class. So you got to put class into the power thing as well. Because it's always two
So,
different sets. It's either class or it's power. So I yeah, no, go ahead.
well, if dragons thinking that they're a serious threat, then they have to be higher than admiral.
Oh, for sure. That's possible.
Because
That's
I mean,
possible.
think about them sending his captains to go fight the admirals if need be.
Right, but yeah, and that's the thing. Like Dragon looked really concerned. Like, bro, you need to watch your back because these dudes is a problem. You know. But still, I mean, damn. I
But makes me want to ask you guys a question. If the
yeah.
knights are stronger than an admiral, are they Kaido level?
I mean, Kaido's a different beast because he is an actual beast.
This is
Yeah,
true.
but I
This
mean,
is true. This is true. This is true.
but
All
if they're
right, go ahead.
stronger than admirals, then they got to be at least Yonko level.
I mean, everything beyond this point is gonna be stronger than Kaido, honestly.
Or as
I
strong
don't know.
too. Or as
I,
strong.
I I'd say as strong because I
Okay.
mean Kaido
Uh,
did a lot of shit.
I mean, this is true, but remember, we only really seen him fight like the new generation. We haven't really seen him go toe to toe with anybody else outside of that. So I see where Boogie's coming from too, but at the same time, we're also seeing Shanks unleash his full, well, not full power, but he's unleashing power
Dude
on
was
this
outside
scale
of
for the
Wano
first time.
using his damn hockey.
Exactly. So we seeing the big dogs doing their thing. Now that Kaido's out the picture.
Speed Blitz Kitty. Kid didn't even know what the hell happened to him.
Yo. Kid, listen.
Dude, that
I feel
makes me
bad for
wonder.
Kid though. I feel bad. Huh?
Dude, what if that Shanks guy, the middle the
Uh-huh.
knight, what if that really is Shanks? Because it looks just like him. And if that's the case, then Luffy would have to most likely fight that. That's bust.
Actually, I meant to actually. I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because I wanted to ask you guys.
I don't
Do
think the
you
Straw
think?
Hats are fighting the red hair. Maybe a Davy back fight, but not actual fighting.
Okay, got you. So okay, got you. Because I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all think they're gonna be the opponents for the Straw Hats at some point? Since they're
Well,
going
that
after
brings me.
Sop.
Nah,
That makes me want to ask you
they're
guys.
fighting Blackbeard.
Mm.
Well, we know about the Nika fruit, but that makes me wonder if you guys think if Shanks is one of the knights that we seen in that picture, why do you think he gave it to Luffy or allowed Luffy to eat it?
I mean, I seem to think that I'm about to say Luffy. I seem to think that Shanks somehow knows that Luffy is the key to getting into Laugh Tale or getting to the One Piece, and maybe for Luffy specifically, for
Because
him to
remember in
go
the
to Laugh Tale. Right.
in the Odin prophecy or in Odin's notebooks, it said it was
Mhm.
going to be 20 years in the future when all that was going to happen. So that's one of the, probably what Roger told Shanks, honestly.
Right. And maybe
Yeah, but
he saw
that book
something
still
in
this
Luffy.
day, that book
Hmm?
still is confusing. That book is still confusing to me. And the
Hmm.
reason why I say that is because it's got all of Odin's journals in it, and Yamato and
Well, some of the pages are missing.
This is true too.
no, that's right.
This is
That's
true
right.
too.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, other than that, still, I'm very excited to see these Knights. I really want to see what they're gonna do. I'm very excited about that. So, guys, listen, how did you guys feel about so I wanted to ask y'all this too. So it's at a point of the chapter where I'm not saying Sabo is saying that he's kind of glad that Cobra kind of like bit the big one. Yes, he did say that, but he was just like,
But if it helps the
yeah,
friends
man.
rebellion,
He's like, I
I
don't
mean
know.
that's how it is, bro.
No, but it was just like, damn, why you had to say it
I
like that?
I feel you. I feel well. Remember, he really has no attachment to Cobra like that.
This is
Deep
true.
down,
This is true.
Sabo's going, nah, I want Vivi to reign anyway, so I can marry
Yeah.
her because she's hot.
Yo, can we
Yeah.
say whoever took that picture of Sabo just over Cobra like that? That was I wonder who did that. That was probably Morgan's.
Yo, that's my question too. I'm like, yo, who took this picture just like that? Like they framed it that exact way. Like, yo, this dude is the goat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now
And
that
then,
you mention it, I wasn't even thinking about that. That is true.
yeah, I didn't think about that either till Buggy. Well, I had thought about it in the back of my head, but Buggy just reminded me of that. And yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Big News Morgans might have took that. Actually, wasn't he there?
I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was.
yeah. He was. He was.
Oh, so he probably took that picture. More than likely,
Remember,
probably
he's
took that.
it's with him is just pushing the narrative. That's all it is with him.
That's what I'm saying. So he probably took the picture. He was like, "Oh, this look good. Snap, gonna make this man the
A-
villain. Oh, the hero."
And we kind of see how much time has passed. It's been a month since this incident happened.
Which
At
is crazy.
yeah, it's been
Oh,
a
this
whole month.
happened a month ago, bro. Yeah.
A whole month.
Not for us.
Oh no, it's been decades for us. It's like, but yo, you know, Morley could get that big. I didn't know that. Did y'all know
Neither
that?
did I. Neither did I.
Yeah, I because they like him fighting Green Bull. They both the size of the city, which is like freaking insane.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even think they could do that. These are two kaiju's out here. I never knew that. This is crazy.
And it doesn't really say he has a devil fruit or anything. It's just he could do that.
Right, he just do that. Right. We don't have no backstory, no thing about him. But we also see Fujitora fighting Karasu as well. And then we got Lindenberg trying to free all the
By the
prisoners and stuff like that. So it's
I love that
pandemonium.
I love that name Lindenberg, by the way.
That is a cool
Word.
name.
Yeah, like it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like a rich
It's
sovereign name, sort of.
you know what I thought of? The
Yeah.
Hindenburg.
Ah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
be
got
surprised if that's where he got it from.
you.
My
True.
other question is Karasu's devil fruit. What suit? What is that? Like, is it
I have
Logia? It looks like a Logia in this chapter. I'm not
I'm
gonna
about to say
lie.
yeah, because I remember when we got introduced to them long ass time ago, and we saw the same thing. He was able to get shot at and stuff, but it was just him. It was like just the birds kind of like covering him and shit. So, oh, it could be a logia. I don't know because it's a weird ass fruit, you know.
I was trying to look it up before we jumped on it. I really couldn't find anything on it yet.
Yeah, because I don't think Oda has really like went specifically into what
Nah,
it can do, you know.
It was
nah.
interesting reading that the 4 captains technically wouldn't be stronger than the 2 admirals.
Sabo and a few good men. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Oh yeah.
the
The
dra- the
fact that they
dra-
were held back. No. Yeah.
yeah, the dragon when the dragons celestial dragons were like, if they weren't at fighting that Marie Joy, then the 2 admirals would have been more than enough to take the 4 captains down.
Oh, for
That
sure.
speaks volume. That speaks volumes of how strong admirals actually are.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, actually, Brent, I'm glad you brought that up because I think we forgot about that because we're not seeing them a lot now in the new world. We haven't really seen them like that. You know what I mean? We've been focusing more on the pirates than we kind of have with the navy and the pirates now. So I'm glad that they said that because, and you said that too, because it reminds us how strong, how powerful the emeralds really are. I don't know if
I
y'all joined
wish Fujitora would have dropped the meteor.
Oh, I did too. I was like, just
That
drop
was
it on everybody.
hilarious.
Just drop it on
By the
everybody.
way, the one thing I wasn't expecting to see in this chapter was the other members of CP0.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I didn't even know they were.
I
I
was
thought they
like,
were dead.
what? I
I thought
was
they were all
wondering
dead.
what happened to them the whole time.
Wait,
Nah,
what?
they,
I thought I
CP.
only saw Lucci. I only saw Lucci.
Nah,
The
the
other
whole
people were
group.
there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Really?
whole group.
yeah.
Yeah, the wolf
I
dude.
might.
And it's like it's like if you speed read, you won't really see it.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah,
it was what I was alluding to earlier. Bruno was saying even if you ignore the handicap, revolutionary captains are doing well to stand their ground.
right.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about because I just
Yeah,
set up.
like but I didn't realize that was them until I looked again. I was like, oh,
Cha-pa-pa-pa-pa.
thought they were dead.
Nah, Oda don't kill nobody.
We know that.
I mean, yeah, but
By the way, I didn't
uh,
realize this until right now. Sabo's running with fire coming off of him.
is it?
Yeah, I
Really?
just noticed that right now. I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
Ace is
chapter.
behind him.
Get out of here, seriously?
I don't know why Oda added that detail, but it's pretty cool.
Probably because he was mad because he saw, remember he saw the son and the son and the father
No, this was
riding
before.
Kuma. Huh?
He was running on fire and then he saw them.
Oh, got you. Okay. Oh, I see what you're talking. Okay, got you. I didn't even notice that.
Neither did
I
I
want.
until right
I
now.
wonder why. That's crazy. I don't know. Huh. Oh, and I wanted to ask you guys, yo, what happened to Shirahoshi?
It looks like she's fine because it like she was what talking to Bonnie there.
I don't.
I don't know, but
That's the
whatever
thing.
made
I
Wait,
don't
Luffy
yeah,
know.
go.
yeah, it is because it says I won't forget them for using Kuma-san like this. Oh no, wait, no, my bad. That
No,
might
I'm
be
about to say
Morgan
that's
or
nah. That's I know. I
yeah,
thought that
yeah,
too at
or
first. No,
Sabo
that's Sabo
or Lindenberg.
talking
Yeah,
to Lindenberg. So
yeah.
what happened to Shirahoshi? Because we see in the conversation between Lucci and Viri, and Viri's like, "Oh, you gonna protect me like you protected Shirahoshi?" You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, did you see his face? Yo, he was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you about to get the Glock pistols right in your face, bro. You're not gonna talk to me like this." But yo, what do y'all think? What happened to Shirahoshi?
I
Because
don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But I
I
do know
don't.
ever since I do know that ever since Luffy punched Vivi in the face, man, she's got some shit talking.
Oh,
Oh,
she been talking mad shit.
Yeah, dude. Ever
Yeah,
since Alabasta.
yeah, bro. She look, Vivi would never talk to Lucci this way, never. All right, guys, and then we're gonna get to the end of this damn chapter, which I think is pretty freaking big. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong out here. But we see I'm about to say King Neptune, King Cobra with Pell and Grant. We don't see their faces, but we know they're there. And he's going to see the five elders. Now, this is my thing. He's in a wheelchair. Do you think this is right now, or do you think this is in the past still?
they're time jumping in this episode in this chapter.
So does that mean that King Cobra's alive?
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's
Oh
definitely.
no,
You
he's
think
dead.
he's definitely dead for sure?
This is going to the moment right before his
This
death.
yeah, no, he's dead.
Okay. Because I didn't. Because from what I remember, I don't remember him coming in with a wheelchair when the reverie started. That's why I was asking.
I wanna
No,
know
yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
Oh
what I
shit.
wanna know is what is the elders gonna say to him? Because
and that's where
we know Cobra dies. We know Cobra dies.
it might have been something Cobra said
Mm-hmm.
that the girl says like, okay, we gotta take him out. He knows too
Like,
much.
he talking too much. Nah, he got the receipts too. Nah, we got
And
to take him out.
and and this flashback's not over yet because Sabo saw the empty throne as well.
Yes. Okay. So guys, next chapter. Do you think we'll see the full-fledged evil?
I wouldn't be surprised if he
Mm.
goes back to Hachinosu with Gar. I mean, not Akainu,
Ooh.
Okiji.
Ooh.
Keep that tension going. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be like 3 chapters. 3 chapters from now.
So you think we'll okay? So you think we'll see VV? So you think we'll see Emu in 3 chapters, like full-fledged, no shadow, full body?
I don't know about that, but I know that we're going to see the throne and everything like that.
You mean the throne is? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, got you. Yeah, because now that you say that,
most likely Oda's going to save Emu for like the very end, because I mean he's the king of the
I wouldn't be surprised if he shows him in the flashback, because
I'm about to say because don't he live there too?
Yeah, yeah. And if I remember correctly, Sabo did say the empty throne is not as like I don't remember
empty
exactly
as we
how.
thought. Like somebody
Yeah.
was sitting on that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if Emo was sitting on that shit, do you think we're gonna see Emo next chapter?
I believe so.
Ooh.
Hot. I'm giving it 3. I'm giving it 3.
Not the next chapter. We find out Cobra was talking to the Gorosei about.
I think he's gonna stretch out Emu for a
Also,
while.
other thing, me and my friend were talking about this. Apparently, we saw God's Night before. I think in 1054 when they were talking to Emu.
What?
I have the picture. But I'll send it to you when I get. Yeah.
Hold up, you about to make me look. You about to make me look at this shit. Hold the fuck up.
I sent it in the group chat if you want to see it there. Anyway.
Yeah,
I definitely want to see it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Give us a minute. Give us a minute, real quick. I'm trying to see. I want to see what's going on. Okay, so we see a shadow figure. Okay. So so that
does it look like Shanks? Does it look like Shanks? Does it look like Shanks?
No.
No, hell no. I can't even tell what the fuck this is. I'm not even going with you. Okay. Okay. Whatever they are, I think Emu is actually like an actual tall being. I think
it might be heels.
That's true.
Because I still believe Emu's a woman.
All right, so listen, y'all. We at the end. We always do the scores at the end of the chapter that we review. So, guys, what are your guys' scores, real quick?
7.5.
I'll let Buggy go the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
7.5.
Okay. I'm having to go with 7.
Exposition heavy chapter, but it was necessary.
Very necessary. Yes. What about you, man?
I'm in between.
We got some necessary information. That I will say that. So okay.
Yeah, that we've been waiting for a while.
So guys, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, definitely comment down below. And guys, we are deuces. Be safe. Have a good one, guys.